Hello and welcome to Neat Me Debt Free. My name is Hannah and this is my space where I talk about my family's finances. So today's video is a January 2022 budget with me. I took a long hiatus and then started recording a video for December, but I'm still just kind of in shock that the year flew by so quickly. We bought a house this year and paid off quite a bit of my student loan debt. So I'm just really excited for what January 2022 brings for us. So let's just jump in. So obviously I am a spreadsheet budgeter. I just do it this way because it's easy for me to track. We are paid once a month, both my husband and myself. So, I just kind of take our income and then deduct from there. So I already know what my check is going to be. I get a pay stub early before the direct deposit hits. My husband, I guesstimate, and I always conservatively guesstimate. And so he's bringing home his lowest check so far this school year has been $4,600. So just gonna keep it safe. Dependent daycare, $500 of each of his checks gets put into dependent daycare, and then we can reclaim that. Negative months, this is just if I needed to pay myself, which I am hoping I do not need to this month. But I do have a savings account where I can pull money from because my income kind of fluctuates, depending on how many classes I'm teaching and etc. If you've been around, this is new. I decided to add in my Facebook sales and any cash back I get from any apps. So as of right now, I don't really have any sales or cash back pending. This should all be black. But yeah, I want to keep better accounting. And so you'll notice if you've been watching my videos, that there's some new changes going on. And I had been tinkering with some stuff with my December budget kind of behind the scenes. And I'm ready to try them out here in my new spreadsheet. So we'll see how it goes. So yeah, kind of adding that in. So that's our income for the month. Kind of low for us. We usually hover a little bit higher, but it will still do the trick. So let me scroll down just a little. Oops. Okay, that'll do. So mortgage is consistent. There, HOA, our solar. I still don't know exactly what this is going to run us. I think it's going to be fairly consistent. I've only gotten 2 bills because it just got turned on. So got to kind of figure it out. That's why there's a little asterisk there that it's a variable one. Allowances, it's $100 for my husband and myself. The kids. Okay. So we pay our kids. We have an elaborate system, and I can, if people say they want to hear about it, I can go into depth about how we do this. But basically, I have only been giving them what they earn. And what we've decided is we're going to pull out all the cash. And whatever they do earn, we will give to them as they're in there. They have cash envelopes. And so we'll give them that. And then anything left over, I will split so whatever each kid has left over. So let's say each kid earned $10. And then, they had whatever left, we're going to put it in their bucket. So each kid has an Ally bucket in our high yield savings account right now. Eventually I'm thinking I may do some brokerage stuff. I'm not quite sure. It's not very much money in there, but to help grow it, while we're still paying off debt. I'm thinking just to put the difference into that. And so we're going to try that out and see how that works. It might be a little complicated because we are not a cash family, but I think we can totally do it with a little finesse. Okay, sinking funds. So sinking funds, I've decided to work on beefing them up. So this is going to be a little high, 1,500. Historically, I've been in like 700, 800, but last month and this month, and probably going forward for a while, I want to stay at the 1,500 range because I really want to hit my goals. I have target goals for each of our sinking funds. So yeah. My Roth IRA, I've been contributing $100 all along. I'm going to continue that for right now. My husband is going to start contributing to his. He has a Roth IRA that was a rollover from a previous job. So he's just going to start adding to that for right now. So just $100 a month. We're slowly kind of flexing our wings with some more accounts. Groceries this month is going to be 800, 300 for takeout. These are each of our cars. Childcare, 682. So as you remember, we have dependent daycare, which is 500. So basically, out of pocket, we're paying $182 for childcare, which is good and bad depending on how you look at it. This one, my daughter's gymnastics, they just sent us notice that the prices will be going up because of everything prices going up. So that's going to now be $75. It was originally $65. Peloton is, I believe, $39. I keep getting a credit on it because of my Chase Sapphire. So we'll see. I'm just going to put that in for now. I do have a Peloton tread that I'm making payments on, interest-free. So that's that. Guys, I'm bad. I'm slipping into bad habits, but this will get paid off really quickly. So this is a mattress I bought for my daughter's bed, and I kind of splurged and got her a nicer one. So we're making payments on it for 6 months, interest-free. 136.89. And yes, I could pay it off, but it is interest-free, so I'm just dealing with the consequences. And I feel like I'm so annoyed with the payment that I'm hoping it will, force me into, better habits. And again, this is why I'm working on beefing up sinking funds, is because I want to be able to buy things. And I need to force myself to make sure I have the money ahead of time. Okay. Trash, I believe, is $151. And I think this one is every other month is this fee. And then water and sewer, this one fluctuates. Water and sewer, is that every other month too? The frequency is weird from where we moved from. So I'm used to paying all these bills monthly. And I don't remember the frequency, but I do know it's due this month. My husband's life insurance. Okay, gas and electric. So our gas and electric got all messed up because, like I said, we turned on our solar, and so then they had to, retro us. I don't know. They went in and they messed with my account, and then now I have a credit of like $250. So I'm pretty sure I will not have a gas bill this month. I did not have one last month, but I had already paid when they credited my account for all the solar stuff. So we'll see, but I'm thinking it'll be $0. Because my bill with the solar is so low. So I should still have a credit, if not for this month, but a couple months going forward. Internet is $49.99. Netflix is $13.99. My wax is $45. And our cell phones are $101. So you can see we are operating in the red just by a little bit. And so I can make a couple of adjustments. I do know that some of our bills are variables, like these two. I would assume our water bill will have gone way down since we're not watering as much, but we'll just keep that for right now. So as the bills start coming in, what I can do is I can either sell some stuff, cash out some Cash App stuff, like rebates, or I can adjust my sinking funds. But we'll see once my husband gets paid. Like I said, I guesstimate low. So if he makes an extra $60, then everything is a moot point. So open this up. This is what's new. I have to keep adding in more colors. But these are basically all our categories. And in here, a pie chart will show our percentage paid for each of our categories. I did that for our December expenses, and I really enjoyed looking at that. It was very motivating for me. So I'm going to continue with that. So my variables or my cash envelope categories, I don't carry cash, but you notice from the main budget, I set aside a certain amount of money. So this month, $800 for groceries, $300 for takeout, $180 for my car, and $150 for my husband's. And I use them as cash envelopes. I have that cash allocated for the month, and I just deduct and keep track that way. I do the same things with so these are our credit card expenses I keep track of, but over here, these are our sinking funds. And let's see. Okay, so the starting amount for our health sinking fund is $126.06. We're going to add $200 to it, so that will end up at $326.06. Extracurricular has $385 in it. We're not going to add anything to it this month. In January, the kids' Korean school tuition should be due, but that should be enough to cover it, and there's no other extracurricular activities that we're going to sign them up for. We did sign my son up for basketball, but that's already been paid for, so it does not need any money right now. It's not a priority. School had $106. We're going to add $20, and so $126. This is sinking fund for kids stuff for school. So like fundraisers, yearbook, pictures, field trips, parties, whatever ancillary items for school. That's that. Work, $201.53. So we're going to add $20. So it's $221.53. So this is for my husband and I for work. We are both teachers. He teaches middle school students. I teach adults nursing. And so this account is for, I'll give you an example. My husband hosted donuts for his students in December. And so he used this account. And so we use that for like his decor for his classroom, anything charitable we want to do for our schools. I bought like Thanksgiving raffle tickets for my students, stuff like that. So that's where that pot comes from. It gives us the ability to be generous to our students. We both work with underserved populations, so we like to be very generous when the opportunities come up. So that is that. Christmas. Yours has $31.91 left, and we're not going to add anything to it this month, but because we have another 12 months to get there, or 11 months. So we'll just leave it for right now. I have other more pressing matters. Clothing is $179.74. We're going to add 25, so that'll be $204. Oops. $204.74. Hair, this is for my hair toner cut shampoo, and well, for everybody in the family. I pay for that out of this budget. So it was at $142. I'm going to add 25, so $167. And my husband and my son are due for haircuts this month, so that will definitely be used. Occasions, we have $327.16. We're going to add 300 there. So that'll bring us to $627.16. The reason I am beefing this up, because obviously everything else has been just a couple bucks. My daughter's birthday is coming up in February. My birthday will be in March. And then, we have Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day. So just in case I want to try to be festive for the kids, it gives me a little bit of money. And then also we've decided to have dates. So my husband and I want to have a date night, and then we want to have a date night where we alternate who has the kids. So for instance, and we haven't decided who's going with who, but I think my daughter will be with me first, where we'll have a date night, me and her, in January. And then in February, it'll be me and my son. And so we want to try to stay around the $50 range for dates with the kids. But that's also why I'm beefing this up, because I want to have some money there for those occasions, and some family night stuff. So trying to make that a priority, and so making sure the money's there. But mostly because my daughter's birthday is coming up. Home. We're not going to add anything to the home right now, as much as I would like to continue to buy things for the house. I'm just going to wait on that. Vehicles. So this is car maintenance, car registration, and car insurance. So this one is at $29.48. We're going to add 500. And so that's going to be $529.48. And in March, our car insurance and car registration are all up. So I will need to beef that up. Oops. Did it go away? Oh, okay. I need to add 2 more columns here, because we're adding a new sinking fund, because I'm going to be buying the coffee, if not every 6 months, every quarter. So this will be coffee. We're going to put 410. I'll fix the formatting, but oops. Yeah. So that gets us situated for January with our new thing. I'll have to merge that together. But yeah, that gets us really ahead on our sinking funds, and I'm hoping to continue to stack them. But yeah, thanks for sticking around, and I'll see you guys in the next video.